Hi, everybody.
Welcome back.
I'm Katie, and this is Megan, and we're those fucking angels. We are here to do your monthly astrology for September 2020. I almost can't believe we're making September. Like, it feels like we had February, and then it's been like shoots and ladders, and it's all been shoots. And here we are in September.
That's right. But we are here again to do your monthly stuffs. So let's get into
monthly
that.
stuffs, meaning astrology, and then the readings in the other videos. So this is your universal agenda segment, which we'll ask everybody to watch. Hopefully, if you do join us for this segment, hello, you're special to us. Please leave a comment. We do notice if you watch this or not. Anyway. So, this is September 2020. This is a few of the most important. I didn't write down every aspect. I just wrote down the biggest ones. So, we start with the 2nd of September with a full moon in Pisces at 10 degrees. So, if you have any mutable signs around the degrees of 10 degrees or in a 5-degree orb, you're going to be feeling this if you're mutable. On the 5th, we have Uranus semi-square the North Node. That's a big change of fate. Like, I'm going to go into more of the energy in a minute. Also on the 5th, we have Mercury entering Libra. So then on the 6th, we have Venus entering Leo.
Okay.
On the 9th, Mars goes retrograde, and that's been squaring Saturn, I believe, and that's still going to be active, and it'll feel like a weirdness with that. It'll be kind of a weird slowdown. On the 12th, Jupiter will be going direct. So we will see, we've been reviewing how we feel blessed and where in life that we could possibly do a little bit better work to manifest better blessings. And that'll be happening the 17th degree in Capricorn. And then on the 17th of September, we have the new moon, 25 degrees Virgo. On the 20th, we have Juno entering Scorpio. On the 22nd, we have the Sun entering Libra. On the 27th, Mercury enters Scorpio. On the 29th, we have Saturn direct at 25 degrees Capricorn.
There you go.
So, what does this mean? What does this all mean? I have just general thoughts that I wrote down this morning, and I don't know how jointed they are. I haven't reviewed them, but I kind of write down what I look at the energies of the signs that we're dealing with and sort of the angles, and sort of come up with a emotionally expressive way to describe what's going on. So with September, I feel we began with a healing new moon, because without this tune-up and servicing of our bodies and spirits, I'm not sure we'd be able to handle the changes coming up without it. Right after that, from the 2nd to the 5th is like rapid turnaround.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure we can handle the changes coming up without it. We're offering a chance to restore ourselves and each other before fate changes again, which that would be on the 5th. It's a giant, huge fated event that we have the idea of where the energies are going to be hitting, but how they manifest are always going to be a surprise. So the rest of the month has themes of relationships, society, secrets, abrupt course changes, and it'll be very important to be making sure that our bodies are being taken care of. Everything can change on the 5th because Uranus and Taurus, where the North Node in Gemini, will be manifesting in our personal lives the most. The early signs before Virgo are all about our individual selves and how our perceptions look outwards. And then once we get into Libra past that, that's how society reflects what's going on inside us. So we'll be looking inward and how our stability, our perceptions of what makes us feel secure and what will change with some type of communication tipping the balance. So this is like learning a fact that I lived this, like learning something about a human being that you're with for a long time and finding out a truth and then having that change your entire perception, and then everything else changes around that, like piece of communication. So it's something like that. It's like we are finding out secrets. There are truths coming to light. We have this is like an ultimate quest for truth that continues to last for weeks. So it's important to gain our balance internally while it's easy to do so, because we can feel like internal earthquakes, emotional upheavals. In the following months, in the following energy of the month, it will be spent digging for truth if we don't do spiritual maintenance.
Yeah.
Through meditating, ritual, or prayer, we risk losing discernment. So we might become disoriented with all the sudden changes if we don't check in at the beginning of the month. Right now, it's the most important. So we make plans in Virgo season. Using the data we continue to collect as we go, we must be sure to stay clear on our own inner guidance. So that's the big messages of September. Moving on into Libra season, we have to, if we want to have the equality and equanimity in our lives that Libra season craves, we have to make sure we clearly outline our boundaries in Virgo season and make sure that we have the correct perception of what's going on and know that we're judging from a clear place. So we have to do the service of the Virgo Pisces axis. That first full moon is a huge important work. So check in with yourself, do a deep meditation, even if it's for 15 minutes. The depth will find you, and as long as you have your concentration and your focus in the correct areas, I think we'll be fine.
That sounds about right. All right, so some important days coming up over the month of September. Good days to color your hair.
Ooh, that's going to be relevant.
Yeah, September 6th, 7th, and 8th. We're both going a different color, so you guys will be probably seeing us.
New versions of us next time.
Yep.
We know how we surprise y'all every now and then.
Days to cut hair to encourage growth will be September 18th and 19th. Then days to get married are the same exact days, September 18th and 19th. And hit your girls up if you need some ordained ministers, because we can make that happen.
And once in a while she'll trim hair, so we'll do a ceremonial hair trimming for you if you like.
There you go. And then if you happen to be into fishing, the ideal days to fish during the month of September are going to be the 1st and the 2nd, along with the 17th through the 30th. So if you can't make it to the 1st and 2nd of the month, you'll have a nice good gap at the end of the month to get your fishing on. So those are those days. When it comes to the card decks we will be using during these readings for you guys, I will be using a Oracle deck by Esther and Jerry Hicks. It is the Ask and It Is Given deck, and Katie.
I always use this, my tried and true favorite old Rider-Waite-Smith deck that I got as a gift in 2005. So it's been riding around with me. I've moved several states. It's had liquids spilled on it, so it's fatter than new decks, and it's just got a lot more personality. It's just, every good, I don't want to say every good tarot reader, but every tarot reader has their oldest deck and their favorite deck, and that's the one I continue to use just because I literally can't cut the umbilical cord. I have some really great decks that I use kind of more frequently, but when it comes to instant recognition, this is my favorite deck. So if in case you're wondering what deck to get and you're curious what you should do or what to put on your wish list, because I subscribe to the thing that it's good luck to get your first deck as a gift if you can. So put that on your next wish list.
But I think it's time to move into
actually pull the cards instead of just talk about it.
We gotta do the card
you're right.
blessing, and then we will.
I would have kicked myself in the ass so hard if I forgot the blessing. Okay. All right. Spirit of angels of truth, light, and benevolent darkness, we ask that you remove our ego and bring us to the most easy understood words, to be the most full of weight and truth and authenticity, and so we can deliver the messages as clearly and concisely as they need to be delivered. And our viewers, we ask that you participate with the energy of your favorite deities, your ancestors, your guides on the other side. Any energies that you find give you assistance, as long as they have your best interest in mind. And we ask ours to do the same, to come and fill the circle so that everything we say is imbued with magic and truth. All right.
That sounds good.
That's it. So, please join us on the other side.
Yep, we will see you guys in your reading, and
See you again next month. After, pretty much hello, goodbye. We'll get through the readings and
All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in.
Love you.
Bye.